All right, last question. I keep coming in your stream, and you keep doing these Uber runs, and I Google Uber runs, and it just seems like so far out of reach. It seems like what is an Uber run? Like how powerful do I need to be?
Sure. So to do an Uber run, you either need to have the most expensive, most ridiculously overgeared, crazy geared character, melee character possible.
Melee characters.
Right. Or you just get a paladin.
Okay.
Right? Let's start with the basics. So you got to get keys, right? The keys are important. There's 3 bosses in the game that drop the keys. I covered this in a video, but it's Act 1. And it's only Hell, by the way, only Hell.
Okay.
Act 1, the Countess.
The Countess.
Act 2 is the Countess. Act 2, the Summoner, and Act 5, Nathalic. Each one drops a different key: key of terror, key of hate, key of destruction. Once you have all 3 of those keys, you can open up 1 portal in Hell. And that but there are 3 portals total that you'll need to open. And you want to do them all at once. That way you make sure you get 1 of each one, because when you open your first portal, it is random. So you can't just do 1 portal.
Okay.
So you need 3 by 3. You need 3 of each keys to get 9 total.
Okay.
Once you get your 9 total, you'll open up your 3 portals in Act 5. Has to be in Act 5. Hell. And you'll go in there and you'll kill the bosses in each one. Each of those bosses will drop a organ piece. One's an eye, one's a horn, and one is a brain. Once you get all 3 organ pieces, you put that in a cube in Act 5 in Hell and get a 4th portal. And that portal is called Uber Tristram.
Okay.
In that portal is Mephisto, Super Uber Mephisto, which is the hardest boss, one of the hardest bosses in the game. Probably the hardest boss in the game. An Uber version of Baal and an Uber version of Diablo. Once you've killed all 3, whichever, doesn't matter which order, the very last one you kill will drop a torch. And you've seen these torches. They're a random class, +3 to a random class skill. It's a charm in your inventory. And some other stats. It's between 10 and 20 for all the other stats, which is very, very helpful.
Yeah.
For both damage and, stats and resistances. Just very, very helpful. So what I do is I tell people, go get the keys, because I have the character that can handle Ubers very easily, because he's a paladin, and that's a whole nother topic, because why paladins are better. Whole nother topic. We can go in there for a long time. But I have I kill him fast, right? And what's crazy, I kill him by myself. I just tell him, drop the keys, get out of the game. I charge 2 keys, any keys, doesn't matter which ones. Just so you got your 9 to open the portals, and then just 2 more. And then I just run it for them. Let them keep their torch. I just drop or I trade them their unidentified torch when I'm done. They ID it. Hopefully it's something great. If not, it just is what it is. That's how it goes. But then I have those 2 extra keys. It takes me 3 to 4 minutes to do that run.
So
if you go out and farm,
to get the keys than it does.
Yes. So now I have ridiculous amounts of keys that you're not getting 2 keys in 4 minutes. I don't care how lucky you are. I mean, maybe once that might happen to you, but if you're out farming keys, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while, and you really want a sorceress, because you want to be able to teleport, because you got to get to those bosses quick, because they have a 1 in 10 chance of dropping the key.
Okay.
And you need 3 of them from each boss, so that's a lot of killing. So we just explain what I do for people. What you catch me doing on stream is that I'm killing their Ubers for them, but I do charge them the price of 2 additional keys, which I keep for myself. And then that's why you see every Friday, I give all these keys away, or all these torches away. I'm sorry. All these torches, I give them away.
Gotcha.
In a big raffle.
Gotcha. So pretty much you stream almost every day except Mondays.
Right.
And I've seen you promote the Uber runs. Is it always the same time, 8 o'clock?
Usually it's just an hour or 2 a day.
8 o'clock Eastern time?
Is what I do.
Gotcha. So people can get on the list, and they collect keys. You will do the Ubers for them. Yep. And eventually, with enough torches and all that kind of stuff, they'll be able to do it their dang selves.
Yeah, eventually, yeah, a lot of people have watched me do it, and eventually I've built a character similar to mine, and you know, a lot of people said the YouTube videos help, and they let me know. They've all let me know, you know, in chat and stream, hey, I did my first Ubers today, and it went well, and I'm like, great, man,
awesome.
glad to hear it, you know.
That's awesome, man. Well, dude, thank you so much for all this. We'll be playing. Thank you for convincing me to finally give the game a try. I'm having way more fun with it than I thought I was going to.
I'm so happy you are, man. To be honest, I didn't think you'd have as much fun as you are. I thought you'd be done by now. So it's really cool to see you going at it. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's just a grindy game, but you know, it's fun. It's fun to play with friends. And it's fun to just compare gear, and it's fun to talk about, you know, it's fun to talk shop about. It really is.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so crazy because shoot, less than 3 months ago, you were average 5 or 10 viewers, and, you know, and it's such a short amount of time. It's so common to see 250 plus people in your stream, and how you've been handling that is just like, to grow that fast, and for you to be able to handle that, and the chat just like zooming by, and like I'm so proud of you watching that, how you're handling all this. And the community, I'll tell you this, man, the community you have grown has been such a help to me. If anybody highly recommend getting into Hatrix's Discord, because they have been super patient with noobs like me. Like, they've answered all the questions. They've dropped gear for me. Like, it's like he's built such an amazing community, and I really appreciate every single one of them. Because like you said, it just makes the game 10 times more fun.
It does, and that's why, you know, it's an online game. You know, there's been a lot of people that played single player, and it used to be very toxic back in the day. Very, very toxic. We're talking like Call of Duty lobbies, you know, toxic, right? And
not quite as bad as League of Legends, but
right. And a lot of people would play Diablo 2, the older version, on single player because they don't have to deal with all that crap. And you know, there's other reasons as well. There's bosses, but anyways, now that it's revamped and it's online only, pretty much. I mean, you can play offline mode or single player, but it's still online, so you might as well just play it online. So now you're kind of, I don't want to say forced, but it's more beneficial for you to play with people as well as ask for help. But yeah, my community is just amazing, man. And you know, we have our core values where it's all about helping. You know, it's a grindy game, and we all remember playing it for 10 hours a day when we were kids, and we can't do that anymore, right?
Right.
So, you know, all these people are like, man, I remember having a lot more fun when I could play it 10 hours a day. But now I have 2 hours a night because of the wife, the job, you know, kids. And it's like, you know, we try to help out. Right. And we all try to help out. And I've had people in my chat that are like, hey, cool, I just rushed somebody and helped out. You know, what do I get? What's in it for me? And I straight up told him in my face, nothing, man. If that's how you feel, this isn't the place for you, dude.
Right.
Like, it's not it. You know, it's not a good fit. You'll have to move on. And that's okay.
A rising tide raises all ships.
That's right. That's right. You know, and we're all happy about it. Everybody's happy to just be a part of it. Everybody's happy to help, happy to get help. And I'm sure some slip through the cracks as far as people that we weren't able to help at certain times. You know, it happens, but we do our best. And that's all you can really ask at anybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going great. Best community I've ever seen.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, as always, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, follow, whatever you do on whatever platform you're watching this on. I'm going to put descriptions in the description. I'm going to put Hat's Discord channel, you know, his YouTube channel, his Twitch, and all that kind of stuff. Definitely check him out. I've been playing Diablo. There's been times where I normally would stream, and instead of streaming, I'm like, hey, let me turn on his stream because I'm playing Diablo, and maybe I'll get some tips and tricks from him. And we will see you guys on the next one. And remember to keep moving forward!